Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Naya. If you're coming from part 1, which is like the makeup routine, welcome. If you're just coming for the wig install, welcome as well. Getting straight into it, this is me unboxing the wig. As you can see, the knots on this wig were so beautiful. They were so tiny and the lace was really thin. Perfect. Like, one thing about Asteria, I love their lace. Their lace is so nice. It always melts into my skin perfectly. And then in the corner you can also see what else came in the box. I believe it came with like a wig band, a little box. I mean, not a box, a bag. Came with a little bag and some other stuff. I started by bleaching the knots on the wig. I used this Eben lace spray to just push all the hairs back on the wig so that I can only get to the knots. Then I just mixed up some bleach and developer. I don't necessarily use measurements. I just kind of go by consistency. You want like a thick, pasty consistency, close to kind of like toothpaste, but maybe a little, not as thick as toothpaste, maybe a little watery, but you know, somewhere in between toothpaste and like, I don't know, maybe concrete. I've never mixed concrete. I don't know why I said that. Forget it. You'll see how the consistency I show you a couple times. Like, you see, you don't want it to like fall off the spatula as soon as you pick it up, but you also don't want it too thick where it can't reach most of the knots. And then you just spread that bleach mixture literally all over the hair, like get everywhere. You want to paint that whole lace blue. Well, I use blue bleach, but you know, if you don't, just make sure you get all the knots. And I think I actually had to bleach this wig twice. It's not the wig's fault, or well, the company's fault. It's more my fault. The first time I was kind of being a little careless when I bleached the knots and I didn't get everywhere. I was also bleaching another wig at the time, so I just was kind of doing too much at once and not paying attention to what I was doing. But it still came out cute, and this is the result after I finished washing it out with some purple shampoo and I did a little plucking. The knots, like I said, on this lace were beautiful. I did over bleach the knots in some areas, but that's okay, it's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. Who's gonna be that close to my scalp anyway? So I take my lace tint and I put this all over the lace just so it'll match my skin when I put it on. I also sprayed this spray on my wig cap. Here I'm just cutting the lace into 3 sections, that way it's easier to lay. I usually start with the middle section and then I lay the sides. I take this ORS lace grip gel and I put a layer of that, then I sprayed this Eben lace spray. Now, this was my first time using the black one and it was cool. I just think that it dries down maybe a little too fast. I think it's good. Actually, this isn't my first time using the black one, but I'm still getting used to it. I prefer the red one, I think. I feel like that one has the best hold and it doesn't dry down too fast, so I have time to work. But anyway, I do about 3 layers of each. The wig grip gel, then the spray, the gel, then the spray, then the gel again, and the spray again. And I just feel to see if it's tacky. Once it gets tacky, that's when I will lay my lace down. I use the comb to fill it out just because I don't want all that sticky stuff on my fingers. So after it gets tacky and it's almost dry, I pull the lace over the area where I put the gel and the spray, And I make sure that that lace is over. Like, if there's anything that I need to glue down later, just because it was so over that it touched the part of my forehead that didn't have glue in it, that's fine. It's fine, because at the end of the day, you can always re-glue something, but if the glue is too far down on your forehead, it's gonna look crusty and nasty, and nobody wants that. You want your lace to melt into your skin. Like, you want it to literally be scalp. So after all the lace is down, I just dry it with a blow dryer, and I do one final spray of the even lace spray just to make sure everything is down. And you want to comb through like while you're laying your lace down, just because you don't want any hairs to get stuck. And here I saw a huge bug on my mirror. It freaked me out really bad. I had to call my mom to come get it out, and she captured it and let it outside. It turned out to be like a moth. This is the wig after I took the elastic band off. As you can see, I overplucked one side of the wig. I mean, it was fine in the end, but don't be like me, don't overpluck. I just cut the lace in a real zigzag motion. Don't cut in a straight line, because your hairline will give Barbie doll, and we don't want to give Barbie doll, we want to give scalp. You see that? You see how thin that lace is? It just disappears right into your skin. Just to get those edges that kind of lifted up a little bit when I cut the lace, I spray one more time that lace spray, and I use the comb to just smooth out the edges of the lace. Then I noticed that it was kind of light, so I went back in with that lace spray and sprayed some on the back of my hand and used a brush to pat it in, as opposed to just spraying it all over my hair. Then I just take some mousse, random mousse that I found in the bathroom, and yes, I did smell it. It smelled really good. And I just smooth out where my part is. I wasn't particularly looking for like a straight part or anything. I kind of just wanted this to look a little natural. And here I'm just fluffing out the wig to give it that volume. Like, I like when my curly wigs are real puffy, real afro type, voluminous, opposed to like the wet look, I guess. I would rather not have the wet look. So I just want to separate those curls, and sometimes you really gotta shake. Like, you gotta shake all those curls out your head. And yes, it's already coming together. And here is the final look. Get into the melt. Yes, and this makeup tutorial is already up on my channel. I'll link it in the description, and I'll put like one of those little cards at the top. So if you want to see, if you're interested in this makeup look, you can see. But yes, this is the hair. Final looks. Overall, this hair was actually really good. I didn't really receive much shedding. Of course, it tangled because it is curly hair. I wore this hair for more than a week, probably like a couple weeks. And I mean, it's been doing me justice since day one. It's a really nice wig. Like I said before, I'm in love with Asteria's lace. The lace is perfect. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video if you found it helpful. Share it if you didn't find it helpful. Yeah, that's just it. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much. Bye.